You're listening to Soap Dirt, the latest in television entertainment news.
Hey there, General Hospital soap opera fans. This is SoapDirt.com, and we have got your upcoming weekly spoilers for Monday, April 10th through Friday, April 14th. Now, everything has shifted a day in spoilers because of news coverage. So as of right now, when you're hearing this, these are correct for the dates that I'm giving you. But if there are more news preemptions and ABC decides to shift the episodes out a day, instead of just releasing them on ABC Go and the other streaming platforms, then these may shift. But as of this moment, when I'm recording this, these are the correct dates. So, on Monday, April 10th, on General Hospital, it is Season 60, Episode 145. This is Monday. This is stuff that was going to happen this Friday, but now it's been pushed out. So we're going to get weird stuff where things should be Friday cliffhangers and they're going to roll over onto Monday. So just be aware of that as you're watching the new episodes. On that day, we are going to see Corinthos, Spencer, and Drew Cain bringing some bad news that will drop people's jaws. Also, Michael Corinthos has an update for Willow Tate, and Dante Falconeri is called to the scene of a crime. The question is, what crime is that? Right now, Victor Cassadine is lurking and planning to try and kill Lucy Coe. So maybe that's what it is, or maybe it's something else. There's a lot of things in play right now. Also, Josslyn Jacks offers someone some reassurance, and Portia Robinson lets someone know that she's worried. Then on Tuesday, April 11th, it's episode 146, season 60 of General Hospital, and we are going to see Nina Reeves breaking some bad news to someone. Plus, Trina Robinson remains determined, and Sonny Corinthos springs into action, and this might be about the big jaw-dropping moment at the nurses' ball where the whole crowd just, and they can't believe what they're seeing. It's still not clear what we are going to be seeing, but we're going to find this out this week, and then that goes into next week that we may see some more fallout. Also, Diane Miller gets a new client, and this could relate to whomever is arrested the week that we're in now, April 3rd through 7th, and then it may be that person that was arrested hires her on Tuesday. Plus, Laura Spencer shares some suspicions, and this could be more fallout from the deputy mayor's body being found. Maybe the police are completely off the mark and decide to blame Sonny or Dax Heller when they were completely innocent and just stumbled across the body. But it's kind of hard to believe that the Teflon Don just happened to find a corpse, right? Then General Hospital, Wednesday, April 12th, is season 60, episode 147, and we are going to see Valentin Cassadine frantic. And there's really only one reason he'd be frantic, and that's if something happened to Anna Devane. And we know that Victor definitely wants Anna dead, and he wants Lucy dead, and he probably wants Valentin back under his control, and if he can't get that, probably wants him dead too. So there's plenty of things that could send Valentin spinning into a panic. Also, Dante reaches a conclusion that is pretty grim. And what is that? Is that about who's been killed? What happened to the deputy? We'll have to wait and see, but anytime that Dante's on the screen is good. We're also going to see Cody Bell at a point of desperation, which is a strange spoiler. So he's got this blossoming romance with Sasha. He's got the lie that he's keeping from Max Scorpio. And he's also got a big secret that he's keeping with Dante. And he is pushing Gladys Corbin to come clean with Sasha about her gambling debt. So obviously it's got to be tied to one of his related storylines. Plus, Gladys Corbin is looking for information from someone and has a little fishing expedition to try and get it. But this lady is sketchy and she needs to be stopped, right? Plus, Laura and Felicia get together and talk, and they try to figure out some things. Then we're later in the week on General Hospital, Thursday, April 13th, episode 148 of season 60. And we're going to see Curtis Ashford offering support to Portia. So it's not clear if whatever comes out in the days before that has people shocked, that has her leaning on Curtis. That's a big question of why she would need his support, right? Because he is not exactly pleased with her right now. Also, Willow has an urgent request for someone. She's getting ready to have her bone marrow transplant, but her life is fading out as we watch. Yet she decided to put the wedding off until after she's healthy. So maybe this is her changing her mind if she thinks her time is really up. We'll have to wait and see. Also, Jordan wants answers, and we're wondering if that's from the person that they arrest this week. Also, Michael takes a moment to hear what Sonny has to say to him. They've been at odds for a while, and Sonny has no idea that his son is targeting him using Dex. So is there a chance that they play nice before it all blows up? I don't know. It doesn't seem likely. Also, on Thursday, we're going to see Victor Cassadine laying out his master plan. Well, that would be certainly nice to see because he's just been being vague and making threats, and we haven't seen an actual plan other than him planning to toss the deputy mayor off a bridge. So I don't know about you, but I am certainly ready to hear that Victor actually has a plan and he's just not running around being douchey because he can't get an erection, which is how it feels now. Then on Friday, April 14th on General Hospital, it is season 60, episode 149. And we're going to see Spencer Cassadine making a threat. His top people that he likes to threaten these days are Dex Heller and Esme Prince. So my money is that it is one of them to whom he is issuing a threat. We'll see how it is received. Plus, Finn puts his dad, Gregory, on the spot. Has Finn started to figure out that his dad is sick? Because remember, Greg was stumbling and then he was slurring his speech. That's why Alexis Davis was accusing him of drinking. And so maybe Finn notices these neurological clues, but jumps to a medical conclusion instead of an alcoholic conclusion like Alexis did. But her as an alcoholic, she jumps to alcohol. Finn as a doctor, he jumped to medical. So let's hope that he figures out what's wrong with Gregory and maybe he can actually help him. Plus, Sam McCall goes looking for her mom, Alexis. We're also going to see Maxie Jones in distress, and we're going to see Brooklyn Quartermain making a big decision. Right now, she really regrets signing that NDA. She feels very uncomfortable leaving the other women that Link sexually harassed hanging out to dry, but she really wanted her song catalog back, and then she lied to Chase about it. So BLQ is in a quandary, and if she wants to win Chase back, breaking that NDA is probably her best recourse, but then she's going to lose her song category to that slime ball. But it sure seems like she might could fight him on it in court because he's basically blackmailing her for bad things he did to her. So we'll see. And the big news is that, of course, these air dates may shift again. It just depends on news coverage and how ABC handles the preemptions. So be sure to watch all week long. And here's another pro tip. If you have a preemption of General Hospital, go ahead and delete the messed up episode off of your DVR. Because what happens is a lot of times when they preempt, the episodes are hard-coded into your cable provider or your satellite provider's system. And so then the next day, the day after a preemption, the coding is messed up because they're broadcasting a show that was coded for one day later. I know that it's kind of technical. I'm trying to simplify it. But basically, the best way to make sure that your recordings do not get messed up is to delete the one that got preempted, and then be sure to go into your scheduled recordings for the following day and make sure that it's still showing. And then as a backup, and I do this sometimes I go in and I also set a manual recording on the day after a preemption, just to make sure that I don't miss my soap. But if you do, you can watch it on Hulu, you can watch it on abc.com, as long as you've got your credentials to sign in. Stay tuned. It's a big week in General Hospital. Lots of fallout from the nurses' ball coming the week of Monday, April 10th through Friday, April 14th.
Thank you for being a loyal listener. Follow us wherever you get your podcast, because you don't want to miss the next episode. Soap Dirt is on all the major podcast platforms, including Apple Podcast, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and more.